Greetings, my name is Mr. Pekar and today we're going to do some science. This is the Potato Density Lab, but first we need to get some vocabulary straight. The first vocabulary word is mass. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. How many atoms are in there? The mass of this battery is 100 grams. The mass of this toy camel, stuffed camel, is also 100 grams. Mass is the measure of matter. It does not ever change, and we measure it in grams or kilograms using the electronic or triple beam balance scale. Gravity acting on mass is weight, and that can change. In outer space, this battery will have no weight, but its mass will remain 100 grams. The next vocabulary word is volume. Volume is the amount of space an object takes up. This same battery takes up an amount of space, and I will measure that amount of space using the displacement jar. This battery will push its exact amount of space, or volume in milliliters, out of the jar. First, I will raise the water level until it drains over and stops. I'll empty out that water. I will gently put the battery in. It will displace the water. I have to be patient. The water in the beaker is the exact volume of the battery. I will then pour it into a graduated cylinder so I can measure how many milliliters or centimeters cubed volume the battery is. I read it at 48, looking at the meniscus. 48 milliliters is the volume of the battery. Now, the last term we need to know is density. Density is a measure of how tightly packed matter is in an object. We learned before that the battery has the same mass as the toy camel. The toy camel's volume is much greater because its matter is not as tightly packed as the battery. This is a ratio of mass to volume, and we calculate density by dividing mass by volume. The mass is the same, but the volume is different. Density, the amount of matter and how tightly packed it is in an object.